Homelessness has affected over 3.5 million people, 1.5 of them being children. This is an issue that pervades many societies around the world, but it seems to be an exceptional struggle for the United States. Among the top homeless cities in the world, New York City ranked the second highest on the list, with Los Angeles following at a close third. Other American cities featured include Boston, Washington, D.C., San Francisco, and Phoenix. Homelessness is a complex social problem with a variety of underlying economic and social factors such as poverty, lack of affordable housing, uncertain physical and mental health, addiction, and community and family breakdowns. There are an estimated 553,742 people in the United States experiencing homelessness on a given night, per the most recent national point-in-time estimate. This represents a rate of approximately 17 people experiencing homelessness per every 10,000 people in the world. This article shows that 1 in 5 homeless Americans live in California, where the problem is especially acute. In the Golden State and 3 other western states, Hawaii, Nevada, and Oregon, more than 50% of homeless people are categorized as unsheltered, meaning they are living in the streets, vehicles, or parks in places not fit for humans to stay. In New York, by comparison, the number is less than 5%.
A homeless man in Silicon Valley is on the path to success after handing out resumes at an intersection in the Bay Area. NBC Bay Area says that a woman noticed 26-year-old David Casares holding a sign that read, "Homeless, hungry for success. Take a resume." After taking a photo of the young man and his resume, her Twitter post quickly went viral. The Texas A&M grad told NBC Bay Area that the cost of living in the region and difficulty landing a job drove him to live in his van, which he also had to give up because he couldn't pay for it and ended up living in a park. Since the tweet went viral, Casares has been approached by several Bay Area companies. But while it seems like things will work out for Casares, his story showcases the struggle of making it in Silicon Valley. In areas like the Bay Area and others in California, workers are expected to make 4 or more times the minimum wage to afford an apartment.
Good morning. Anything you can help us out with for breakfast or extra change? Very sorry to ask. Anything you can help us out with? Leftover breakfast? Everybody's got a story out here. Every single one of us has a story. Very sorry to ask. Anything you can help us out with? Some of our stories come from mental illness. Some of our stories include substance abuse. No matter what our stories are and how we ended up out here, we're still here.
Hardest thing about being
hardest
homeless.
thing about being homeless is the judgment of others.
Is being hungry and cold and sleeping outside in the rain.
The thievery. The homeless are stealing from the homeless.
Literally, the hardest thing about being homeless.
I'm not sure what the hardest thing would be, though. I mean, there's so many.
Something needs to happen because there's too many of us out here. There's way too many.
Dress for Success is an international not-for-profit organization that empowers women to achieve economic independence by providing a network of support, professional attire, and the development tools to help women thrive in work and in life. Kiva is an international not-for-profit founded in 2005 and based in San Francisco with a mission to connect people through lending to alleviate poverty. We celebrate and support people looking to create a better future for themselves, their families, and their communities. One Roof's mission is to equip and empower our community to prevent and end homelessness through advocacy, education, and coordination of service. This issue has always been important to me because I don't feel people should have to survive on the streets. Everyone has the right to a roof over their head. No children, family, or individual should have to fall asleep hungry. If we worked hard together and provided these people with the skills needed to obtain work, there could be a future for them and a decrease in poverty levels in the United States. I can absolutely see myself working for this organization. Nothing brings me more happiness than helping others. Some of my skills highlighted on my resume is my ability to work well with others and help people. I have been in the hospitality for years to come, and it has always taught me compassion and the importance to seek to understand others. Hospitality has always been something I admired, and helping the homeless community in Chicago is something I try to do as much as I can. I'm constantly giving leftovers and extra cash to people in need, but I would love to work for an organization that helps to bring people back on their feet. During my time at my internship, I attended fundraisers and collected donations for people of the LGBTQ+ community. Some marketable and knowledgeable skills that I gained was the ability to work with others as a team, and being able to work on tasks together. We always made sure others' voices were being heard. Teamwork will always be an important quality to have. I've also established relationships and connections within the LGBTQ community and beyond that, the advertising world. I was lucky enough to meet great people for future and potential careers and jobs. These people work within the Chicago advertising world and obtain the same work I would love to be able to be a part of when I graduate college. Thank you for listening.